We have Bahesha as a life coach, as teaching us about the dogs. We learned more dog psychology than I've ever known in my life. Never knew a lot of this. But we also have Dr. Hunter here. From a clinical psychology standpoint, we're learning so much from him about why we acted the way we did. And we're getting to understand that those actions should not define us. That we acted the way we did out of our reptilian brain. He calls it the limbic brain. Bahesha calls it the hind brain. But we're understanding that that was then. We had to act, the fight or flight instinct and reflex, but that we are evolved in our real brain, the prefrontal cortex, can snap us out of that, and that we can understand why we did things. And once you understand it, you can heal. So it's the marrying of the two, these two personalities, these superstars that we have here. I don't have the words to express what those two individuals mean to this program. Again, I've been through a lot of therapy, meds, you name it, different programs. But what I've learned here, learned about life, learned about me, why I did these things. Never got to that. It was always just talking about the things I did. Well, I can talk till the cows come home. But when I finally understood why I did it, I was able to grow and heal, because we learned that we're very similar to the dogs. They live in the moment, and if they get caught up in something, we have to bring them back to the moment. And dogs are always looking for a leader. They're lost without us. So by pairing us with these animals, we have to take charge of our lives so we can be leaders for them. And it works for us too. If we start straying, if we're not fully present and living in the moment, the dogs get anxious because they look to us to guide them, and now they'll come over. Mama will put her head on my lap and just start bouncing her head on my lap to say, hey, come back here, come back to the present. Quit thinking about the past or what you have to do tomorrow, quit daydreaming, live now, live in the present. So when we talk about the dog watch, there is no time other than now. So I've become much more mindful of being in tune with Mama Cass, my dog. I know that I have to be here. I can't wander off, because if I wander off, she'll be lost. And she's my battle buddy now, so I can't let her down, and I can't. So she won't let me down either. If a person is not ready to meet their demons, this program would not be effective. And that's part of the screening process. We are screened very rigidly. She knows, Miss Doan knows who's ready. And when you come here with that mindset, that when I walk through the doors and sit down in class, my life is an open book and I am going to participate, that's when the healing begins. And my daughter, who is almost 24, wanted to come visit me. So she met me at the house. And we were in the backyard, and she was watching Mama run, and we were just talking. And she looked at me and she said, for the first time in all the time I've known you, you're calm. I can see it in your eyes. Dad, you're different. And that just meant all the world to me, because she's lived her entire life with me and PTSD. She didn't have a father growing up because I was a wreck. She's forgiven me for that, and I haven't forgiven myself yet, but she has forgiven me. But for her to look at me as an adult and say, there's something different about you. You're calm, you're at peace. I can see it in your eyes, Dad. And what a powerful moment. That's what I've gotten out of this Able Veteran.